common questions I get is how do you override a value in a formula column? So I'm going to show you that now and a few other Coda tricks if you hang along with me. So first, let's construct an email that is going to be a formula column rather than entering all these same people's emails, assuming that they work at the same company. So first, I'm going to grab their first initial. I'm going to say name, left, 1, lower. That grabs their first initial. Last name, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the name column, I'm going to split it, turn it into a list, that's what split's doing, off of a space. So I'm taking every space in their name and turning it into a list. And then what do I want from that? I want the last value in that list. And I want it lower. So now I have their first initial and their last name. Let's construct our email column that we're then going to override after it's already formulated. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use my format. And format is a wonderful formula. If you don't know how to use it, go look it up. We're going to do 1. We're going to do 2. Those are values we want to input. And then we're going to say and we'll use my company, simplidocs.com, right? So now these little numbers here are arguments, are parameters. So what I'm going to just say is I'm going to say first initial and last name. All right. So now all of my individuals have an email column name, right? But let's say I want to override some of these. How do I do that? The best way to do it, and that I found for users, is to make something called an override column. So email override. And what you're simply going to do is what you're going to say is you're going to type in their name. Maybe his is actually brian.johnson at simplidocs.com. Okay? So what you're going to say for this column instead is you're going to reopen this. I always do Command A and Command C to copy it. So you want to copy that whole thing. And then you're just going to say if email override dot is blank. So if there's nothing there in the email override column, what do I want to put? Well, I want to formulate it. But if that's false and there is something in that column, what do I want to put? I want to put the value of email override. Boom. All right, so there we go. So now I have all these different emails, but if I need to override them and put angela.hill at simplidocs.com, notice it overrides it and puts it in there. And that is how you override a formula column.